Welcome to Northlands Golf Course. Located on the bench land at the foot of North Vancouver's Mount Seymour, Northlands opened for play as a full 18 holes in 1997, and this Les Ferber's design was named one of North America's best new courses in 1998 by Golf Digest magazine. Today, Northlands is a superb test of your game for golfers of almost all abilities. All staff are friendly, efficient, and professional in the pro shop, on the course, and in the Northlands Bar and Grill. It's a private club level of service, but with a friendly, everyone is welcome vibe, a quintessential North Shore experience. Standing on the first tee at Northlands is exhilarating. Above the bustle of the city and the quiet of the forest, a day filled with possibilities lies before you. At 424 yards from the back tees, the first hole is a downhill par 4 with water on the left and trees down the right side. Landing center right of the fairway takes the water out of play and gives you a clear shot at the elevated green. Putting surfaces are large, and being on the dance floor is no guarantee of a 2-putt. The second hole, a 353-yard par 4, turns sharply right at the landing area to a hidden green. A long iron or fairway wood off the tee is your best bet for a good result.
Oh, Daddy, that's actually going to be pretty damn sweet.
Number 3, the first par 3, is 177 yards from the back, and judging distance can be tricky. There's a free mobile app for iPhones or Android devices with a built-in GPS distance calculator to help. The fourth tee begins a stretch of play over some of the most challenging golf terrain you will find in the Lower Mainland. At 558 yards, number 4 is an uphill par 5, rated the most difficult with good reason.
Sweet shot.
Nice ball, Dad.
The landing area is on an upward slope, and from there it just climbs and climbs.
Or go right at the bunker.
Par here is an achievement. Number 5 at 434 yards is another long par 4. The fairway slopes left to right, so if you tend to slice, the woods on the right side beckon.
Oh, that's going to work out nicely, Larry.
The sixth hole is a downhill 368-yard par 4 that pinches in at the landing area. It's not a bad idea to back off your tee shot a bit to stay out of the bunker on the left and the forest on the right.
It's gonna work.
Number 7 is an uphill par 4. At 401 yards, it plays all of that and more. Center right of the rock outcropping is your line. Par here is also a good result.
Or you can go to the right of the rocks and then it's just...
The eighth hole, the second par 3, gives you a chance to make up what previous holes may have taken away. Again, the steep descent makes judging distance a challenge, but there's not a lot of trouble unless you go too long.
Whoops. Lay down.
Hit grass. Good.
Oh, lucky. Very lucky.
Number 9 is a 419-yard par 4 dogleg right. The curve of the fairway makes the landing area look narrower than it is, but you still don't want to be too far left or right. The back 9 starts with a 337-yard par 4 10th. It's downhill to a blind landing area with a green fronted by a lot of water. A long iron or fairway wood is your best play.
That'll work right. Nicely done, Larry.
Holes 11 through 14 give you a chance to score. At 412 yards, the 11th is a straightaway par 4, and if you stay on the fairway, there are really no hazards waiting to snare you. Number 12 at 190 yards from the tips is probably the least complicated hole on the course. It's a large green, but getting on gives you a chance at par or better.
That looks good.
13 is a short par 4 with the pin tucked in the back left corner. A drive to the right of the stump in the distance leaves you a great look at the green.
That is awesome.
That's the ticket.
That is exactly where you want to be. Great shot.
Wow. Beauty.
Huge, I think.
The 14th hole is a 194-yard par 3. It's downhill with lots of room on the right, but water and an enormous bunker on the left.
Left.
Number 15 competes with number 4 for most difficult hole. It's a 547-yard uphill par 5 with a wide environmental hazard at the long end of the landing area.
Dead straight.
Yep, that'll work.
A par here feels like a birdie. The 16th hole is the final par 3. The green is enormous, but if you stray too far, there's a large bunker at the back and the environmental hazard beyond.
That's a great shot.
Number 17 is a 491-yard par 5. If you get a decent tee shot, you have a real chance to go for the green in 2, but it's a very small target.
Great shot.
The final hole, number 18, is as classic a closing hole as the first hole is an opener. The long, lush vale rising to the green above and the clubhouse beyond. What more could you ask for?
That'll work.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't get any worse.
Yes, you've never played Northlands before. What did you think?
Right from the very beginning, coming into the clubhouse, the pro shop, very professional, great feeling, and then the course itself is absolutely spectacular. The nicest public course I have ever played anywhere, bar none. The vistas are wonderful. Like it's like a private course.
Would you play it again?
Oh, in a heartbeat. Well worth the money.
Thank you.
The superintendent and grounds crew have done a magnificent job. Northlands remains one of the best public courses in Western Canada, and we are really lucky to have this on the North Shore as our home course. You got to get out here. The clubhouse is great. You always have a good time, and it's always in great shape. For the North Shore News, I'm Mark Hood. I'll see you on the next tee.